It's not fair. You know, some people have died under my watch, and I didn't believe what they were telling me. And I couldn't understand what they were telling me because they're also trying to hide behind something and don't tell me the true condition of a person. And so far, I don't really have any better knowledge.
Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think if that's the case, then the tricky situation to deal with.
Yeah, so if I could penetrate his mind, I would penetrate to try to establish that here you are, what I see today, and you were in a bottle store with Frank. And according to Masimba, he is, according to Masimba, he is playing, he's writing a movie. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so he's writing a script, and he's saying that things that I've observed, that nganga azite nganga zinonyepa vanhu vatema vanonyepa. And people can make conclusion based on what I say, not on what a fact is. So Mukoma Masimba said, I've said my piece. If I'm lying, then you must see how gullible Zimbabweans are. I can create a falsehood, and that falsehood acquires life of its own. I can set up a whole narrative involving Nganga, involving women, confirming Emma. Who is Emma? You don't know who Emma is. And
I know who Emma is.
Do you know who Emma is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm saying I don't know all those facts. I was just confronted with certain facts that I really have no understanding of.
Well, so for me, my understanding is that he has been hanging around that company there in Melbourne, and he says certain things that are akin to terrorist activity, or that were interpreted as such, that he wanted to bomb the whole of Australia, and he and his friend from Uganda, who happens to have a military background, he ends up getting arrested, and when he's arrested, he realizes that he's in serious trouble. He's arraigned before a court of law, and he pleads that he's mentally disturbed.
Yeah.
And that's how he escapes criminal liability. So this happened in sometime in June, and he's released in July.
Oh.
So that I sent you, where his name, the real name, and everything. It's showing on my paper, a magistrate court in Melbourne, Panogara.
Okay.
Mosa yakapara, and aenda kumatareti
So you are confirming that Masimba was arraigned and he appeared before a court of law and he pleaded insanity.
He pleaded insanity.
And depression.
And, yes, and that's how he escaped criminal liability.
So did he escape criminal liability?
Not fully sure on that, on the status of his case. But in order for him to corroborate the plea that he gave the duty on account of mental insanity, that is
now that's your speculation now.
Story by now.
That's your speculation now.
Well, I'll show you something.
All right.
That will calm your doubts.
No, I'm just saying is right now the link between his plea of insanity and the court case that you make reference to. You are saying the only plausible.
That's a matter of fact.
That's a matter of fact.
That's a matter of fact, yeah.
So you are saying there is a benefit to Mukoma Masimba coming here to say he was depressed, and the person who is depressed, that can affect his mental state.
Well, I'm saying that could be the case.
But that's speculation. Now I'm saying is, do you know what the case is? Or the link, a causal link between this plea of insanity and this litigation?
Well, I know the nexus between the two.
Or you have established and confirmed that there is a causal link?
A causal link, yes. That is trying to...
No, not trying to, because then you are saying that he is doing this because there is litigation behind it, and this is one way, the only plausible way to explain his plea.
Yeah, you could say that, Mr. M.
All right. So that's what we are trying to do, just to look at beyond. I think you called me to say, no, let's look at Mukoma Masimba is just one of many cases that arise out of a difficult situation, both in Zimbabwe and in the countries where people find themselves in. Some people are saying, go back home, you foreigners. And some people are mean with their jobs. When you have a shrinking economy and an economy that is going through a new normal, then you have a real issue. So we have, yeah, okay. Go ahead. So, good evening. It's good to see you. Taswera, at least I see you. Before I was just imagining you. Yeah. So we have Mr. Lennon Ruize, who called and said this is a bigger problem that we need to confront.
Okay.
That we don't need to look at Masimba as a single case study.
Right.
We are not breathing. We are not talking truth to the events, the facts, that we need to go beyond the headlines of Masimba.
Yeah.
And be able to dig deeper into what is going on. If we do, then where is the storytelling? Because Masimba, he called me early in the morning and he is saying, I am doing a movie. I'm a boss. I am the boss. And my movie is very simple. When I say I am HIV/AIDS positive, that's my narrative. And I can change it any day, any minute. But people are gullible to believe my version. If I could fake death, I would do it tomorrow. Then come back
Yes.
to life next day. So he's saying he has found his love for this social media, and he believes he has found a home. And he wants to be on air. It's like an addiction. And the people who are following him are driving him to get to the stage where he is today. And he believes he owes all these people something. But what kind of story can he bring to be followed further? And he's saying, I got a narrative. If I tell you that my mother is looking for me, I can create a mother. I can create superstition that crosses borders, arrives in Australia, and then people believe it's my mother because I want them to believe that narrative.
Well, but Mr. Mawere.
Okay.
I would want to think that we've got so many people in such circumstances because it's difficult, or it has been difficult in the past 10 years or so in Zimbabwe because of our economic and social circumstances. You are a cousin to someone, you are a grandchild, you are a son, you are a brother, you are a wife or husband to somebody. You are so many things to so many people. And it comes with a lot of pressure of being so many things to so many people in terms of financial responsibility, in terms of leadership responsibility in your family and in your community. So sometimes it manifests in certain behaviors where people who are suffering from certain conditions or people who are facing certain situations in their individual lives then come on social media platforms, manifesting certain erratic behaviors. So I want to think that Masimba is not treated in isolation because he's a representation of what many people are going through in their private lives. You've got people who face so much pressure that maybe might end up appearing as though it's mental disturbance or mental health issues. So I would want to think, in summary, to say this is a bigger problem that only does not affect Masimba. It affects a lot of parts. It's just that they've not come on a public platform to show it. But he is not alone in this. We've got so many Zimbabweans in the diaspora, so many Zimbabweans back home who are suffering from mental health challenges.
Okay, and Buya Chirandu, what do you think? That's Lennon's take.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing me, Mawere. I think Ari right. This is a problem, a bigger problem, which is affecting a lot of our community. I think it's now more pronounced because of the prevalence, social media. It's now easily accessible and readily accessible to people, especially very good diaspora, where there is a broad or vast network coverage. People are bound to end up developing addictive tendencies like these, where the what do they call it? The push button or the green button is easily accessible and it's free Wi-Fi to a point that it actually got into other people's heads and has formed a kind of a trigger which end up exposing or showing my signs are linked to mental health. To be honest, people are lonely out there. Most of us are lonely, or most of our people in our community are lonely. And having my love, Nema likes, as they call them, gives them that gratification. And in the absence of it, the inevitable breakdown manifests itself. And some even get to a point of delusional grandeur to think very important. Yes, everyone is important, but a thin line inenge yatoitwa rapture ipapo akaishaya that coverage yaanenge ajaira. Like in this instance, and this pane video yandakaona last night after we came off, or after Masimba came off, I don't know kuti yakaitwa nguvai, because I was alerted very, very late, around nearly midnight. So, which we had said, he had said, Akono Zorora, and we don't know what happened. That was very disturbing. And that showed, Woody, yes, like what you guys are saying and what Leon has said, we have a bigger problem in our hands. But here we have an immediate problem. In order for us to extend it to the whole community, we have one immediate problem, which is Masimba. I'm not sure how we can reach out to him, or people who are close to him.
So maybe let's ask you, has anyone spoken to Masimba today? Is there someone called Masimba? Is it him or somebody else?
I think that's him. I'm not sure because I'm not quite used. I think that's him.
Is that him?
I think that's him because Pane Jandapiwa, I was following that video. I think last week on the 9th or so, where he was posting from a similar profile, say Masimba, where he was saying he's bathed after a certain time, or is it a week, and he's had a meal. There was an elderly lady who had kind of given him accommodation or a space to bath.
Yeah,
he was saying, yeah.
From Sudan, yeah. I spoke to the lady. So
yeah,
Laxon says it's him.
Right.
Okay, so he is hearing, obviously it's him, and it's confirmed by others. Is Masimba now a Zimbabwe national crisis in Australia? Does the Australian government know this? No, I think we're just here to talk about broader issues and see how best we can, as a people, build communities from connections, because right now we are not connected. My Mbuya Chirandu, do you know a man called Sisu John Rhodes?
From our historical background, yes.
Yeah. Do you know he never lived in Rhodesia?
Yes, I know that.
Do you know that people call themselves Rhodesians? Just because they used his name to build something.
Yeah.
So, and if you want to talk about somebody you have seen, Mukoma Masimba driving trucks, today when you look at him, there is something happening.
Definitely.
Yeah? There is something happening. Whatever is happening, it cannot be something you ignore. Yeah. And when you are alone and his friends are drinking partners, who else is out there to be able to get himself out of the problem? It's like the Zimbabwean economy. It's so messed up that even if you started to think where to start, what to do, then I don't know why people would have a coup d'etat when things are so bad. Instead of saying, I know not what I don't know, they would come and become doctors of an economy that is battered by a lot of things, including the choices they made.
Yeah.
So how do you salvage something? I suggest after a solution from Mukoma Masimba, we need you guys, again, Mawere and Nambuya Chirandu, to help us fight such things before they get out of hand.
Yeah.
So the video is a bad video, and the one you sent me, it's scary.
It is. After last night, I didn't sleep well after seeing that video last night.
Yeah.
Then I realized we don't even know what we are dealing with here.
Have you seen the video? Are there people who want to see the video? Let's be guided by the people. Then you see the other side of this movie. Yeah, addictions. Yes, it's a big thing. You can be addicted to social media.
Yep. And to a point whereby you not to touch her.
Yeah. So let's see whether we can get this video.
Yeah.
So that we are in the same.
Right now, I want to talk to you right now, Mama Dice. I want my mother to know my truth. Really, we are life right now. I'm demanding it.
So I hope people have seen it. Have heard it. Yeah. So that's where we are. Once you see that video and you go beyond the laughter, please, can you play the video? We missed it. Did you hear it when I played?
Just play it one more time, I'm aware.
All right. Okay. If you have to go, Lennon, that's fine.
I want to talk to you, Smith. Right now, Mama Dice.
Did you hear it? Hello?
Yeah, ini ndiri kuinzwa handisi kuziva kuti vari paplatform vari kuinzwa here.
I didn't hear anything.
If people vari paplatform can say they've heard it. Yeah, vari kutaipa kuti yes. Yes, please. Maybe they're not here.
Some they are saying play it again.
Yeah, but I think they are saying play the video. Thank you.
Sandy said I heard it. I could hear. Yes, we can. So it's a real story. Yes, we heard it. Minor. Then Duduzile. Yeah, and that's it's sad.
It is quite sad.
Yeah. Let's play it again because it looks like some people have not heard it.
Yeah, we can play it intermittently to keep those who are join
yeah,
up to date.
I want to talk to you, Smith. Right now, Mama Dice. I want my mother to know my truth. Really, we are life right now. I'm demanding
So that's where we are.
Yeah, it's like Munu Ari on the edge, and say with a bit of attention seeking. At the same time, Aripa border. Yoguti if ukasauya is a, what do you call it? Ariku threaten to do something.
Like a blackmail.
Yeah, like blackmail on that persona meli. Ukasauya pa diaries. Dinofira chokwadi. Achifira chokwadi chei. His truth, like he wants to push his truth to whoever. Yesterday, Patira Paiti, I'm the boss.
And then somebody says there is some attention seeking as well.
Yes.
So
and after that, I saw this video, not having slept, waking up, I think on your platform, Mbamawere, I saw him. To me, that was utter pretense. Or someone who's really sick, but because of the knowledge that he has, is using it to play down. Now it's like manipulating of people's
He's coming online. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, my friend. Mukoma Masimba.
How are you? How are you?
Very well, thanks. Yourself?
Hey, I've been trying to get hold of you, and I thought after seeing your video, this was the last time to talk to you.
Yes, my friend.
How are you? Okay.
Right,
Number one, yeah. Can you? Okay. Let's hear your side. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah. Okay, we can't even hear you.
Oh, let me take a walk.
All right.
Let me just take a walk.
So Shepard says, do you understand mental illness?
We do understand, Shepard. That's why we want Masimba up here, so that we encourage him to seek appropriate help.
Okay, so let's hear his version. Hello? 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 So Mukoma Masimba is on standby. Is so the guy is attention seeking for no reason at all, but his social psychopathic tendencies, emotional blackmail.
Yeah, and kutorwara ndo part of the symptoms ekutorwara iwayo, because iye kwaari rinenge dambe, but dambe kana raakukusvitsa pakadai, sometimes unenge uchifunga kuti uri kushamisira, but kuri kwaakutorwara.
Masimba atove celebrity.
Okay, Mr. Mawere, how are you?
How are you? How are you? Now I can hear you.
Okay, Mr. Mawere, number one, my friend. I phoned you.
Yeah, I
phoned you.
I was sleeping.
Yeah, I'm just like saying, trying to put things in structures now.
Okay.
So that we move together.
All right.
Number one, I'm the one who looked for you, Mr. Mawere.
That's right.
And I looked for you. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, number one, Mr. Mawere, so that we can move with order, structures. I've realized, Mr. Mawere, that there's nothing called Zimbabwe. I remember very well, the first time I met you, I was introducing myself as Zimbabwe. Then I told you, Mr. Moire, I'm going to fight for Zimbabwe. You asked me how. I said, I'm going to use my Facebook to fight for Zimbabwe. Then, as the battle, my energy, my focus, my purpose was fighting for Zimbabwe. Then I realized that Zimbabwe does not exist. I'm on my way back, looking for my mother. Right? Mm-hmm. That's my journey. All I want, I just want my mother. All I have, Mr. Mawiri, right now, I have a phone, I have data. That's all I have. That's all I can use. Right? Mm-hmm. Then, what can I do with the phone? I got in touch with you. What did I say to you, Mr. Mawiri? I'm looking for my mother. Right? Mm-hmm. Then what did you say to me? You got the context. Zimbabwe, they focus on the content. Simba is looking for his mother. Simba has got his mother's number. My mother got my number. That is not what I want. I want to take my mother. I want to take the world to my mother. Not to Zimbabwe. These people, they want to take me to Zimbabwe. Yet I know Zimbabwe does not exist. All I'm looking for is my mother. So I'm making a channel. I'm making my ways to take my mother, to take the world to my mother. I'm taking myself to my mother. So I'm on a journey. I'm on a mission. I'm working here, Mr. Mori. Mm-hmm. It's going to be hard. All I want, I just want to meet my mother. That's all I want. That's my goal. I have a goal to achieve. Okay. Right? Then these people, I met them when I was fighting for a war. That's when I met them. Now I don't even remember some of them. They are looking for me. I don't need them, Mr. Moire. All I need is you for now. If they are looking for me, if they want to talk to me, I said yesterday, they have to pay $1. Because I don't have time for that. I'm on a mission. As I'm talking to you right now, if you can show you the video, it's exactly 4 a.m. I'm at a petrol station. That's where I'm sleeping today. Right? That's all I have for now. All I have for now, I know my mother is listening. My mother, she's hearing me. So I'm saying, Mama, all I want you, Mama, I'm showing you what I've learned, Mama. This is what I learned. This is what you taught me, Mama. This is what I thought. This is what is called effect. Effect, Mama, Zimbabwe does not exist. Right? Anyway, Mr. Mawiri, number 2, I'm putting structures in my journey. All I want now, can you see, Mr. Mawiri? They want to help me. They are telling me, Siva must go to hospital. But I send you, Mr. Mawiri, effect. I was at the hospital yesterday with a friend. I have a friend I met on the struggle, on the journey. His name is Frank from Uganda. You know him, Mr. Mawiri.
I know him very well.
Frank told me, yes. So that was a fact. Zimbabwean people, right now, as I'm talking, they are blaming Frank. Frank influenced Simba, but Simba is above 18. They blame Frank. They don't face the problem. We sugarcoat. So I'm writing my...
Masimba, I don't mean to interject you, Manangu. Can I ask one question, Masimba?
You can't ask me, sister, before you introduce yourself.
I want to ask kuti ndikumhorese nokuti mangosvika pano Masimba.
Andila kusvika pano ndo pamusha pangu. I created...
Alright, but pamasvika tatapo regai timhoresane. Makadiva Masimba.
Makadi tete. Makadiva anza dzinofara
tiripo munoera soko ndizvo.
Ndozva ndakataurirwa asi ndiri Masimba.
Ndozva makataurirwa. Muri kunzwa sei nhasi?
Vangu. Aiwa ndi right.
Muri right.
Vakane gari pahasha. Ndiri mwana rutsvaga mai vake.
Musakurumidze handisi kunyatsonzwa soko. Mati muri right.
Tete ndikati ndiri mwana ari kutsvaga mai vake. Ndikutsvaga mai vangu.
Alright. Kana muchiti muri kutsvaga mai zviri kurevei? Ini handinyatsokuziva isoko.
Tete, kana musingandizive, can you see the Zimbabwean mindset? She doesn't know me, right? But she wants to
know. Kukuzivai pa Facebook ndaane makore ndichikuonai asi hazvireve kuti ndinokuzivai.
I understand, Nanzazi yangu. This story, it's a lesson to you too, my sister, right? Okay, Nanzazi yangu, let me calm down a bit. I was a bit bitter because all I want is Mr. Mawiri. Right? Because Mr. Mawiri,
chinzwa ikasoko nezuro maiwihwidza tabva kutaura nemi ndimi wamakataura naye ndini mbuya wamaitaura navo zuro makahwihwidza mangobva pano ndofunga kwakusina kana 4 hours.
Okay, ndimbuya anawa
ndimbuya Chirandu.
Chirandu wakadii uri muzukuru wangu uri mamoyo kaiwe?
Kana imuri sekuru vangu ndosaka tati timhoresane.
Vakadii muzukuru chizwa muzukuru number 1. Ndiri kutsvaga mai vangu chinyora pasi muzukuru. I'm looking for my
ipapo ndopandiri kuda mai vanyu ndevapi?
Mai vangu muzukuru wanda vakandibereka inini vanobva kwaRusape ndinovaziva. Kana namba dzavo ndinadzo.
kwaRusape?
But
vanobva kwaRusape kupi?
Yes. Inyota.
Wagandanzara? Kwani pamusha wani?
Makoni.
Wamakoni?
Yes.
Okay. Kwana Chingaira uko?
Izvozvo kwana Chingara chine mbiri.
Ndiko kuti tiziyane. Ini ndiri muzukuru waZimunya. Saka ndimi soko. Saka ndinoda kuziya kuti zviri kumbodini. Zuro mwaichema kwakuri kutamba ere sekuru? Mwati muri kuzwa zvakanaka. Reketai tizwe soko.
Muzaya. Iwe wakwana ndichema. Right? Vamwe vari kuti kutamba. Vamwe vari kuti drama. Vamwe vari kuti kudii. Ndozvavanoreva. Inini ndiri kuti I'm on a journey to look for my mother. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, rwendo rwacho hino ruri kufambirwa Australia ere? Gandanzara yaita Australia ere musekuru?
Muzukuru chizwa manje muzukuru. Ndakuti ndibatsirewo muzukuru. I need your help. If you want to help me now. Number 1, uripi iwe muzukuru?
Ini ndiri ku UK.
UK, unakubatsira sekuru wako.
Wemwe yazvatonaka nyamwasheyo. Saka tati tirekete munditaurire. Mwataura kuti muri Australia ndizvo? Mukati muri kutsvaga mai. Mai enyu aripi?
Mai yangu anogara Australia zvakare.
Anogara Australia?
Anogara Australia muzukuru.
Hino muri kwatsvakepi? Ipapa pa Facebook ere? Anowanikwa pa Facebook mai?
Right, Muzaya, chiterera uzwe Muzaya. You know the storyline ya Mukoma Masimba. We am showing the world what I was taught, what I learned from Zimbabwe. And I don't live in Zimbabwe. I live in Australia right now. Right? So the only thing only resource I have is a phone and internet at the moment. I woke up, I was born yesterday. I was lost. When I woke up, I looked for Mr. Maweri. That was my first friend. My friend, I'm here. I'm back home to look for my mother, to take my mother, right, to the world.
Alright, amusati mandipindura mwati mai aripo ere pano pa Facebook. Ini zvandiri muzukuru, mai nyano ere?
Muzukuru, ausinzwisa muzukuru. Muzukuru, ndokona kufundira mai vangu today and go and hug my mother because she's my mother. She loves me. I love her too. But I lose value if I do that. I want to show the world.
Saka waripi mai?
Muzukuru wangu, mai waripi, mai
taura sekuru, ndoda uziya mwataura kuti muAustralia. Hino muAustralia macho waripi zvemai? Pamwe kuda muri kundouya pano pa Facebook ngekuti mai anowanikwa pa Facebook. Nekuti kana ari mai yanyu sekuru ndi mbuya yangu, ndoda kutowaziyawo.
He's here, Muzukuru, right? But I'm telling my mother, I was born for a purpose. My purpose is simple. I'm showing the world my ways to you, Mama, with the zero, from zero. All I hate, I'm going to make a story here. How did I find my mother? If I win, I only had a phone. Then I contacted my wedding. Then I met you, Muzukuru. Can you see I'm creating a network here? When I met you,
chindiudzai kuti mai waripi? Waripo pano ere pa Facebook uye vanodaidzwa kutani sezvo muimi maakudaidzwa kuzi Soko ndozvamakataurirwa. munoziwo Masimba renyu repaFacebook apeno kuti ndiro here.
Mr. Mawere, I think we are losing each other in terms of context. She's focusing on the content, not the context. Can you explain them, Mr. Mawere?
Okay. The context it's a bigger story that he's trying to convey from lessons that he has learned in life.
Mm-hmm.
And he's saying where I am today, it could be a figurative mother, it could be a real mother, but the truth of the matter is that there's a lot of confusion in our own minds about what reality is, what fact is.
Mm-hmm.
His context is that there is a mother who is,
and we don't know whether this mother is a figurative mother in a female form of a human being or something. Those on
we start from where he said, when I spoke to him earlier, and with Frank said he's from Uganda. I said, what makes you a Ugandan?
Mm-hmm.
He says, that's where I was born. And then I said, if a lion is born in Uganda and it goes to Kenya, what does it become?
Mm-hmm.
It's still a lion.
Mm-hmm.
But we create these artificial facades to say, I am a Zimbabwean, when there's no reality called Zimbabwe except the logo and the people who pretend to be head of state or ministers, but in reality, they are not. So that is the context he's saying. I've learned that side, that I stand on my feet. I don't stand on the feet of Zimbabwe. Wherever I am who I am. So he said, from that, I discovered that there's a lot of identities that are a problem. So we had a show called Identity Literacy. Who am I? And he says,
right, izvozvo munoziva kuti ari kuuya ne a lot of things. Ndiri kuda mai vachiripo, muripo here soko?
Ndiripo muzukuru.
Muri kuda mai mukataura kuti Zimbabwe haitakuriki. Ini ndiri munhu mukuru. Mazwi enyu anokupinda pachivanhu, anokupinda futi zvese. Ndiri kuzvizwa zvamuri kureketa. Hino Zimbabwe iyi yamunoda kutakura, nyamashewe, sokowe, muri bvudzi jena here kana kuti muri mukanya?
Handitombozivi, asi ndiri mukanya, ndakataurirwa. Kwandira zvimeke sense.
Alright, ndizvo. Soko imwe ndimi mabranch manager. Zimbabwe iyi matauro kuti haiexist, pamwe ndimi makatakuriswa Zimbabwe. Asi chandiri kuda, zuro mwaichema, kuchemedzwa ngemweya, mazuva ano tinoti kwaakurware soro. Asi handisi kuti ndo zvamuri kuita, asi kutoti ndinoda kuti muitakure Zimbabwe yacho. Hamugoni kuitakura muri mega, munotoda isusa zukuru, ndosaka tauya. Hazvina ndaa kuti hamunondiziva kana kuti hamundizivi. Ndosaka ndamumhoresa nemutupo.
Muzukuru wangu, chekutanga, are you a Zimbabwean? Because me, I am not. I discovered it. That's my storyline. Are you a Zimbabwean?
Mati ndiri muZimbabwe here.
Are you? And I'm telling you, there's nothing called a Zimbabwean.
Ndiri mweya wakazvarwa ukaiswa munyama ikaburukira muZimbabwe. Saka naizvozvo ndiri muZimbabwe. Ndikachuza kuita hangu dreadlock iri muri uroona here sekuru?
Muzukuru, can you see muzukuru?
Muri uroona here?
Muzukuru, pandasvika inini, ndisvike pastage yandiri iyi. Right? Inini, this is my story.
Vamawere edai tendezu yauya.
Yeah, that's a link here.
Taurai sekuru soko ndakaterera.
Muzukuru, neni unakabarwa kuZimbabwe, right? Neni unakabarwa kuZimbabwe. Just like
Saka izwai zvesekuru, Zimbabwe yacho tinoirwisa sei? Tikatanga kuti hatichaiti zvinodiwa, tondofamba tichichema, tondofamba tichindoti panondamuka panondarara, haitakuriki, inotakurika here?
Muzukuru, I'm not fighting for Zimbabwe. I'm telling you, I lost a battle. I was fighting for nothing. That's number one. Right? In the moment,
You're fighting for?
Station. I was fighting for Zimbabwe. Then I realized yesterday that there's nothing called Zimbabwe. So I want to take my mother out of Zimbabwe and bring my mother to the world. This is my story.
What muda visa mai mu Zimbabwe? Mai wa mama mchitaura vari mu Australia, ndi mai rudzi, ndi mai here panyama.
Yeah. Mr. Mawere, can you see in a content very rich, but the context now look together. You see? You see? Muzukuru wari panapa. Right? He's here.
Yeah.
I told one another right now. But look when I was to Mugona. So that means I have to explain this to Muzukuru wangu. In my storyline, I have to write a book there. The day I met Muzukuru wangu. And I told Muzukuru wangu, all I want from you, Muzukuru, I'm looking for my mother. Muzukuru wangu is thinking, I want to go to my mother's store. But she doesn't know the word mother is broad. Mother means. Muzukuru, I want to take Zimbabwe to the world. Right? For Zimbabwe.
Ndazvizwa kuti muri kuzwa mushe, asi inini semusasekuru ndaigara ndichimuona hangu, hamusi kuzwa mushe soko.
Izvozvo Muzukuru, ndikutsvage mai vangu.
Zuro chaiye makauya mukataura kuna Mawere, mataura mushe mukati ndimakauya mukagogodza.
Ndichokutanga ndakandokumbira kuya pano. Time yavo.
Mukauya. Mauya ndinomutenda, asi ndiri kuti inini imbondizwa isekuru. Ndoziva kuti muri sekuru angu, asi muzukuru ndiye unopiwa nguva yekutaura ndi ndizvozvo. Mukati ndakwenda korapwa, mwakaenda here zuro. Asi ndoziva kuti mwamarara nekuti makabvunzwa mukati i3 AM kuAustralia.
Handisati ndatomborara muzukuru. Vane zuro ndikutsvage mai vangu.
Hamusati matomborara. Makazorara, okay, makanga muripi madeko?
Ndofamba ndiri murodhi kutsvaga mai vangu.
Muri murodhi kutsvaga mai yenyu, muri papi peAustralia izvozvo?
Ndiri kuMelbourne izvozvo.
Muri Melbourne. Pane ani wamuri kukwanisa kutaura naye papo?
Handina nguva yekutaura nemunhu, handina nguva yacho, because all I want, I'm looking for my mother. Ndinotaura naMawere for now.
All right. Aiwa ndizvozvo, munoita zvamunoda, asi muri kuzwa sei? Zvemati hamuna kurara, ina handizi kurarawoba. Asi muri kuona maziso angu ari kuinde kutswatira, ihope?
Muzukuru wangu. I'm looking for my mother. That's the only help you can help me with. I'm looking for my mother.
Okay.
Right? This one, I know where my mother is. But that is not what I want. I want my mother.
All right. Muruda mai nyakutumbura ere? Vamakayamwa ere? Kana kuti mai vamwe?
Muzukuru wangu, this is not a family matter. Okay?
All right. Okay. Ndiri right kuti ndifunga kuti handi mai nyakutumbura.
This is my story, which I shared with my friend here. Because I'm trying to say to my friend, can you see value in my story? There's value in your story, like Simba. Number one is helping me with what I call therapy. My mother, if she's worried, she's watching me here. Mama, I'm here at the petrol station. On my way to find you, Mama. I'm making my means. I'm using my mind now. I'm using what I've learned to find you, to locate you, Mama. I have a story to share. Right? So, Muzukuru, in Zimbabwe, you think when I say I'm looking for my mother, right? Just to like maybe some emotion, but all I'm saying to you, I want my mother to know Simba is looking for her in context, not in content. Because if I go see my mother today, I lose value. There's a storyline here because I was told I was diagnosed depression. After I got diagnosed, I was given options.
Makazvibvuma here kuti munayo depression soko. Pamakaudzapo.
That's what I look for. I don't even know what it. I only shared with my wedding. Okay, they explained everything to me, but I don't know what it means. All I want is my mother. I asked them, "Is there medication?" They said, "At this stage, not for medication. Your mental state is still okay. You can still do it yourself." Then I told my wedding, I was told I can do it myself. Then my wedding asked me, "What do you want, Simba?"
Right, mukawana mayacho moda kudini mukawana mayacho.
The reason why I'm here, this is a bank where I store my value. That's why I don't have time to talk to people. I know people are calling me. If you want to call me, don't worry. At this stage, Mr. Mawere, guess what? Mr. Mawere, I've learned something. People who call themselves Zimbabweans, what I used to think, they want to be helpful, but they don't help you. They damage you. They help you. Uzuguru. Uzuguru.
Taurai ndiri kuzwa sekuru.
Uzuguru, what I can say to you? Can I talk to my friend? Can I talk to my friend? You know why? What this man, Mr. Moiri, is what is called time. I asked him for his time. I said, Mr. Moiri, if it's about me, I don't have time to talk to people, Mr. Moiri. I'm fine, Mr. Moiri. I sent him a message, say I'm fine. Right?
But last night you were not looking fine, Masimba.
But now I
know
fine.
You are fine, but last night you didn't look fine, Sekurang.
Okay.
But
okay. Mr. Musoguru, I invited him this year. Right? There's a reason why I invited him.
Yeah.
Mr. Mawere.
Okay.
Shamwari. This journey, I'm looking for my mother. All I want from you, Mr. Mawere.
Okay.
I'm banking a value here.
Yeah.
But I need to secure my value. Mr.
Okay.
Mawere, all I need to do now, when I shared yesterday, they were watching. I refused to talk to them. Because I don't have time for that. Because I asked you, can you see?
Yeah.
Because I know there's a place. Okay, all I can say in short. I met Mr. Mawere on my journey to fight for Zimbabwe. That's when I met Mr. Mawere. And he told me, Simba, there's nothing called Zimbabwe. I'm here as a testimony to you. But all they look at today is the Zimbabwe. They will never say Mr. Mawere taught Simba there's nothing called Zimbabwe. They don't see that. They don't ask me, what do you mean when you say there's nothing called Zimbabwe? So what I've discovered, Mr. Mawere, there's what I call content versus context. So I need to explain that. Can you see? At this stage, I don't have time.
Please add me. I'm his only brother. Anonzi Tinei Harmony Shairuka.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mr. Mawere.
Okay.
Harmony Shairuka blocked me on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
But he wants to talk to me.
Ndiani wenyu sekuru? Yeah?
He said to me, my brother, good luck. But today he's here. Can you see a Zimbabwean man said?
Yeah.
He blocked me.
Ndiani Harmony uyo sekuru?
And his young brother.
Muede sekuru muede ndiri kumuda. Muede Mawere.
I'm only here. Mawere, Mr. Mawere, I don't have time, Mr. Mawere. Mr. Mawere, what I'm going to do here? Please,
Yeah.
Mr. Mawere.
Okay.
Number one, I approached you.
Ndiye munhu watiri kuda uyo Harmony uyo.
Right?
Mukoma sekuru soko munondibvumira here nditaure naHarmony uyo.
Please, I'm talking to Mr. Mawere. I don't even know about Harmony at the moment. Harmony blocked me on WhatsApp.
Aiwa inini muzukuru wenyu mbuya Chivandu mwati munondibvumira here ndotaura naHarmony uyo. Ndoda kuita zvamunoda imimi.
Muzukuru zvanoda iwewe ka. Chitsvaga Harmony wacho mubatana kuseri. Okay?
Mwaita soko, mwaita ndichambata.
Right? This is now my platform, Mr. Mawere. I don't want any personal things here. Mr. Mawere. I demand that.
All right.
It's professional. I put a command, Mr. Mawere, because of your time.
All right. Let's summarize what needs to happen. Okay, what message do you want to convey?
The message is simple.
Okay.
I have a journey.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Okay.
No, not an idea, a journey.
Okay.
I realized that I lost a battle fighting for something which does not exist.
Yeah.
That's my stage number one. Stage number one, how do I explain to my mother, Mama, there's nothing called Zimbabwe?
Okay.
So at least I've got the content, so I want to work it out. I'm writing my book right now as I'm talking somewhere.
Okay.
A journey to my mother.
All right.
Right? Then number two, Mr. Moire, because of your time, I value your time. At the moment, Mr. Moire, what have I done? I have a phone, I have data, and tomorrow I'm going to buy a bicycle, Mr. Moire.
Yeah.
If I buy a bicycle, I will join Uber Eats. I can start to deliver like pizza, those small foods.
Yeah.
Right? That money can help me now, Mr. Moire. I need to set up my structures.
Okay.
So that you focus on your personal things, on your whatever, on your time. I need to get myself a secretary.
Yeah.
But I don't have time to talk to people. Right?
Okay.
If they want to talk to me, I'm here. Right? But there's a value.
Yeah.
All I want my mother. Right?
All right.
But I don't have time. People have been calling me. I don't have time to answer their calls. I don't need them for now. All I need for now is you, Mr. Moire.
All right.
So I can see now Zimbabweans are now coming on a personal level because I've asked it for this, you, Mr. Moire.
Yeah.
From your studio.
Yeah.
That there's a value there. They don't even know that it's your time, your data. They don't even know that. But I know that. I've learned that. That, hey, you don't just get things for free. You have to do something. So what I'll do, Mr. Moire, this is my idea, Mr. Moire. For the next 2 days, I'm going to get a bike. I'll join Uber Eats. Then after that, I need to look for a secretary. I don't have money to pay a secretary, but I'm going to create a way for that.
Okay.
Zimbabwe, right, wants to help. Zimbabwe is listening. But the thing by saying, all I want from you, Mr. Moire, is just your time, like 10 minutes. That's it, I'm done. Because I don't have time with you, Mr. because you're busy. I'm also busy looking for my mother. Okay. I'm not here for personal things. I'm here on a journey. If it was personal, I have Basukuru wangu Mumuri. I know their numbers. They know my number. Okay. Right? I'm here to look for my mother as a journey. I want to present. It's like I'm presenting. I'm sharing with you my journey to my mother. Mm-hmm. Right?
So I think for today, you have given, you need 2 days to get your bicycle. Then what else? What else? Yeah.
Is I link here? I'm on our joiner.
No, I'm saying he is not comfortable with Harmony. It's his brother.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, so
Harmony is coming on a personal level. I'm not on a personal level. So can you get me, Mr. Moire?
Yeah, I'm getting you.
Yep. Even Harmony does not even understand me. He blocked me. He's looking for me here. Yeah. This is not a personal. This is not a family. This is Mr. Moire studio here.
Okay, how much is the bicycle? How much is the bicycle?
A bicycle, Mr. Moire, is similar to road.
Yeah.
$150.
Okay, $50. All right. Okay. You had. Is there a community solution? If we get you a bike, are you sorted?
If I get a bike, I'm sorted. Because you know why? I can do Uber Eats. I'm at least activity. What is I'm also thinking, what can I do to find my mother? I'm working out my plan.
All right. So
bike.
All right.
Yes, I need just a bike. Then the haircut and the rest, I will do it later. Once I get a bike, I use it, then I do the haircut.
All right.
And I personal later.
So, because you need to look sharp for this future. How can I send you money for the bike? Matabi Nonkosi, that's very progressive. We can see what is going on, and the person is not dead, so let's not wish him to be dead. He knows what he is doing, and he is saying, I need the bike, but I don't have the money to buy a bike. And that's where we are.
Then number two, Mr. Moire, when I was fighting for Zimbabwe, I met people.
Yeah.
Right? When you meet people, there's a reason why she's here, Mzukuru.
Yeah.
There's value. She knows, right?
Yeah.
But we've never met. So I'm using the only weapon that I have is a pattern. That's the pattern I'm using. To show Mzukuru what does it mean when I'm looking at. It's not what she thinks. The big James, the big story. I want to show the world where I am. What does it mean when I say I'm looking for my mother? In Zimbabwe, what does it mean? To me, what does it mean? So I've got two sides here. I've got the cultural side, which I was taught. Then there's what is me.
No, I think Tembi says, okay, we hear you. Mary says, we hear you, but we'll buy the bike online and it's delivered to you.
What I can do, Mr. Mwere.
Murukuridini bike soko. Andina kupanzwa sorry ndiregererei.
Ndakona passport Mzukuru pandiri kufamba ndane passport.
Amupiwi mari here muAustralia yekuti mugare muchengeteke.
Ndakaregister mari yangu I'm told me next week. Ndakanyoresa pasi. Right?
Okay.
The accommodation andina friend so. The same friend one blame. He heard that Simba is homeless. He came to look for me. Then I'm told they are homeless. I said, why is Simba? Come to my house. Friend. That's what they say. But that's what I told you. When I say I'm homeless, I'm looking for my mother.
Sekuru ndiri kutaura naHarmony panapa. Ari kuda kukubatsirai, but ari kuti imimi muri dai mamutendedza andouya.
No, you know why, Mzukuru? I'm on this stage. Remember, I can solve it in a week. Right? It's okay, my brother. Thank you. At this stage, I'm aware. This is a professional storyline, not a personal. That's what I'm saying, Mr. Mwere. I need a secretary here now.
All right.
This is my point of contact. Right? So, I'm also looking for anyone. Is there anyone who's willing to be a secretary, point of contact for Mukoma Masimba? Any volunteers?
Before we get a secretary, Sekuru, ini ndoda kuti tizwe kuti pamuri muri right here. Secretary wacho unoshanda pai pamuri.
I'm sorry.
Taura akutendesi.
Masimba.
Tendesi how are you Ningina?
Magadi Mukoma Masimba.
Ningina, do you know Zimbabwe? Kuna ndo Sekuru katenere.
And you are Zive.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. You Mzukuru Mwere pana, but do you know Sekuru katenere? Sekuru katenere, Mr. Mwere. I send you the bill, the audio, this effect. I'm banking my value here. He's well known. He's the biggest traditional healer. But I trapped him. I proved that he's fake. My mother doesn't know that. My mother was saying, but I'm saying, Mama, at the moment, my value for now is on Sekuru Katerere, the biggest that I know. I trapped him, Mama. This is nonsense. Mr. Mwere, I gave you the audio. Right? Can you see, Mr. Mwere? So if people focus on facts, we can move together.
All right.
People focus on what they hear, what they know, then they are not my friends. Because me, I also know what I know. But I'm here just because I created a value to be here. Then, number two, I asked it to be here. So, Mr. Mwere, all I want from today, I'm going to look for a secretary. Can you see, Mr. Mwere? I don't want to waste your time. They are calling you looking for me. They want to help. Then Simba is here and I'm saying, is there anyone who's supposed to be secretary? Why? I don't have time to answer calls. I want you to help me by answering the calls. But for someone to talk to me, Mr. Mwere, because I'm only giving, I put value now. And they are offered $1. My values, they go up. If you want to talk to me, I'm looking for a secretary. You have to pay $5. Muzukuru, you're actually talking to me here. You're wasting my time. You have to talk to me, Muzukuru, on a personal stage. Right? Because right now I'm here, Mr. Mwere, to show you, Muzukuru, I'm fine. If you're looking for me, find me at Mr. Mwere. Facebook, Mr. Moire, my Facebook page. I put a manager. That's him, tenders. I said tenders. If I want to go looking for one, I'm putting structures. I put structures in my journey. Say journey. I'm coming out of Facebook in a smart way. Right? Tenders meaning if I want to come live, he's here, tenders here. It's a testimony. We lack structures.
But let's work with tenders and Buya Chirandu, who's your Mzukuru, so that there are people who are willing to come in, and but they don't trust you are. They don't know what's going on.
All right.
Sekuru. Taura tenders so.
Mukoma Masimba, ndafara kuti muri pano. Ndimbotaura kubata but azogona matext messages. Embondi text la ngwali ndo pamuri panapo. Sezvo makavirirana nezi tofanira kuva vanhu vanokipa promise yaka. And muri kuita zvamuri kukwanisa. Chikuru chandoda kuti muzive ndechekuti tiri pano tese nerudo rwechokwadi. Ndoziva kuti mune pfungwa dzenyu dzamuri kutsanangura panapa. And mama zvechokwadi tichitoda kuti tese tizive kuti munovada ende munoda kutaura navo. Handiti ndo chinhu chikuru chandinonzwa muri kuimba zuva nezuva ichocho. Ende ndinovimba kuti mukataura navo zvinogona kuchinja. Wongo veukama vamuri kuti hamusi kuda mufano wenyu ataure pano. That's okay, and I think it's a good idea kuti zvinhu zvinotaurwa kupi kuseri. Mungabvumidze here kuti inini naamawere nemuzukuru wenyu nemi vacho tochizoita pafone call yekutaura nemunin'ina wenyu, mungazvibvumidze here izvozvo?
Tenders, munin'ina wangu ari apa right now andikakuti chipoto inboxera akanzi chineyo ndiye munin'ina wangu amuona think.
Ndamuona.
Okay, when you make a plan, Tenders, listen, when you make a plan, you want to talk to my brother, he's here, tell him inbox it. Right? This is a personal thing. You're focusing on personal family. I'm focusing on the world. I'm gone. I'm out of personal. Right? Can you see Mr. Moire? Because Moire is not my personal friend, like my family friend. He's my friend. I can't use this time to solve my personal issues. Right? I can only use this time to say, Mr. Moire, I want to show the world what I've learned.
All right.
I want to show my mother what I learned.
Masimba?
I'm showing my mother what I've learned. Because my mother's wondering, I'm showing Mama, now I'm at a petrol station. I'm looking for a bike. When I get a bike, I'm also looking for a secretary. I offered a volunteer. But Mr. Moire, guess what? No one has got time to do that. So what I would do, I have to start to for someone.
Masimba?
Any young lady.
Mukoma Masimba?
Tenders, this is Mr. Moire. This is the studio. This is 1873. Right? I asked him, let me talk to him later so that I finish with him. So my way, what I want, Mr. Moire, somebody number one, the people or somebody, the next existing. But I know in the two sides, but a personal, right? Which I need also is the individual. I put value in my story, Mr. Moire. So I'm banking my value here. So for me to have that value, I need to put structures. So I'm asking Mr. Moire, if I can maybe, I'll try to get a secretary. When I say, just like, I know this young lady in South Africa. She's doing nothing. She's watching. I want to help Mukoma Masimba. Help me now. So that my phone calls for people who are looking for me to go to the plate. Mukoma Masimba is going to have power now, Mr. Moire. At the moment, my followers goes up. I've managed to trip Sekol Katerere. Right? I'll send you the V11s. Just store them, Mr. Moire, please.
Yeah.
Anyone who wants those V11s, they have to pay money for that. Right?
Okay.
Because I'm in a journey to for my mother.
But Mukoma Masimba?
Things just tower. But I'm in that in entire life. I want to be a structured person. When I'm here, I'll be on a professional level. If you want to see me on a personal level, I'm going to set up structures.
Mukoma Masimba. Mukoma Masimba ndokubura kuzambu.
Yeah.
Mukoma Masimba sekuru amuri kutaura ka tavanzwa asi mubvunzo wangu kwamuri Mukoma Masimba nemamiriro enyaya iyi hamunawo here kufunga kuti sekuru amuri kutaura nemaaudios amuri kutaura kuti munawo zvinhu zvekuti mukagara pasi kuseri nokuti nyaya dzakadai dzinonetsa matare aya kaya anoda vanhu vakuru mazona Mukoma Masimba nokuti isi vamwe tiri vadiki panhau idzi kana uchitara vana sekuru nanambuya ndeve matare handiti nekuti chikuru chandingade kuti mugone kuita Mukoma Masimba motipawo mukana handiti ngokuti imi makandipa promise mukati mufanami ndoda kuti iwe umire uchaita spokesperson wangu nezvese zvamuchafunga kuti munoda kuita isu hatigone kuti muite zvamusingadi asi toda kuti iwe mutibvumidze kuti tishande nemi panguva ino pari zvino pano zviri kurwadza Mukoma Masimba nokuti tine chibvumirano chemazuva nemazuva makageza mukadya mukaisa mazino ndikadza kufonerai Mukoma Masimba I couldn't get through ndikatumira mameseji handigone kuti ndirare ndisina kunzwa kuti muri papi muri pai and handisi ndega kuda kuti tiwane runyararo pamusoro pedare iri nekuti ramangwana chairo tiri kutoziva kuti mangwana muchange mamunji achadzoka panzvimbo tigokuteverai futi mugotidzidzisa tigokunzwai asi chikumbiro kwamuri Mukoma Masimba panguva ino nyaya iyi mune pfungwa dzamukutaura muchatibvumidza here kuti tigone isusu kunotaura nevakuru vekumba kwamakaberekwa hama dzenyu dzacho mufana wenyu ndosaka ndikagone here kutaura naye tinzwanane haisi nyaya iri personal haisi nyaya yekuti kuda kusumudza Zimbabwe asi nyaya yekuti Mukoma Masimba ndio hama yedu iri pano handiti zvakawanda tinozoona kuzozviita asi tagona kuwirirana pachedu neukama hwatabatanidzwa nawo naMwari nekuti munin'ina wenyu ari kutorwadziwawo.
Candice, what I can say to you, okay, Mr. Moire, remember, if I don't have structures, I'm going to get lost again.
Yeah.
The same Candice, he said, brother, I want to help you to get better. I said, the only way I can get better is to get my mother. So I'm on a journey. Candice, me are in charge in Facebook Live. Yeah. If you want me to come on Facebook Live, get in touch with Candice. Right? I hear that. Candice, number two, you help that I want Candice. I want you to be that spokesperson again. You talk to my brother. Right?
All right.
You talk
all right.
Present to the people. Well, this platform, I'm not here for personal things. I'm here for a purpose because I'm writing a story. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm saying with Samuel, I don't want you to start aging people here. Because there's value in the story. Because I'll waste your time. Because can you see Samuel? I can see people, they are coming on a personal level. Right? Me, I'm coming to you, Mr. Moire. To say, Mr. Moire, I have a story to share. How do I shape this story? How can I make value?
Yeah.
How do I keep maintaining my value from my story? Can you see, Mr. Moire? I don't want you, Mr. Moire, to be involved on personal things. Because you don't have time for that. I never asked you for that. I only want you to work with me because I'm trying to shoot my true life story. In the documentary, in the book, in the whatever. I don't know tomorrow. I will only know now. I'm here. Right?
All right.
So,
Zvine bhuku mukati izvi handauziva kuti une bhuku rauri kunyora handauziziva ipapo.
So tell us here at my way I'm writing a book.
Yeah.
Right here at this platform, in this studio. So I need to create value so that I stop people from saying, hey, bye. For personal things, talk to Tendes. He's here, Tendes. If you want to talk to me, get in Tendes. Do it in touch with Tendes. Tendes, my brother, I want to teach you one thing. We waste time. Yet the value is where you are. My value is on you. So anyone wants to talk to me,
all right, Masimba.
I need $5.
All right.
They have to pay $5. They have to pay $5. Okay. So I couldn't.
Okay, you have monetized. You're telling me you have monetized the whole situation now, and yet we haven't figured out the solution.
I did not monetize. I did not monetize anything. All I'm saying to you, I don't need them. But if they want me, I don't have time for them. I only have time for my way right now. That's the only contact that I have for social media. Because I'm telling you somewhere. I'm here.
Sir, all right, sir. Indakamira papi nokuti unozoti Masimba, we're all trying to figure out a way forward. Andidi. Nokuti hama dzako ndo dzinza rako hatigone kunyeberana zvedu kana kuti kudi inini chandinoziva kwandakaberekwa ndechekuti unotokumbira makomborero kwawakaberekwa iwe hama dzako kuti taakudai so taane urongwa kurema kwenyaya yaMasimba hakusi kwemunhu umwe chete isu veukama seshamwari sevaning'ina sevakoma taakuuyawo tichikumbirawo kuti mama vematare vekona Masimba chitipaiwo mukana tigone kubatana tibatsirane handiti nekuti tingapere miromo nekutaura isina zvatiri kuita nekuti chikuru chekuti Masimba toda kuti uende mumba toda kuti uwane mukana wekuwana professional help iwe une maideas ako takabvuma tikawirirana and you are doing very well Masimba. That I know you are doing very well. However, zvekuti utange kunesana nevanhu kuti munhu ari fake kana kuti munhu akazodaika it's another story unofana kutaurwa on a private level nekuti hatisuda kuti the public platform rizoti zvimbira isusu tikuva involved panyaya dzekubatsira zvinotanga isi tikukufurira Andiona toda kuti tiwane mukana chaiwo chekuti tizotaura kuseri togara pasi kuti taura zvoda kutaura zvese baba mawere vachiteerera muzukuru wako vachiteerera kana munin'ina wako da wamugona kumubvumidza ka atataura naye kuseri handiti nekuti ane zivo yezivo yaanokuita iwewe nezvaanonzwisa misodzi yamai vako nehama dzako toda kuti ipukutike isusu tinotochemawo newe tikugonere asi tinokumbira mvumo kwauri iwewe Masimba handiti tinotokumbira kwauri nevekumusha kwako kuti dare iri toita sei nekuti chikuru chauri kuchemera ndaamai vako ndoda kukumbira uregero that you've mentioned so many times. So let's say I've written that down. We haven't moved from that. Tikatatik kuti Masimba ataura namama akumbira uregero. That is the starting point of something. What do you think?
It is. This is my office here. You don't talk about personal things, okay? I'm on a journey here. At this stage here, at 1873, this is my office, right? Then you are talking about personal things in my office. And you say, I want to teach you one thing. This is my office, my brother, on my way to look for my mother. Right? I've got my family on the ground. I'm at work here. So how can I come to work and bring my brother in the office? It doesn't work. You go talk to him. I told you go talk to him on a personal level. Mr. Mawere, I don't want to waste your time. So Mr. Mawere, Nasi is a night time, Mr. Mawere. I'm giving you my update.
Okay, no, thank you.
I got emotional.
Thank you. I was not aware. So I think let's talk to Tenders. Then we can respond from what you are doing.
So basically, Mr. Mawere, I think I need to put structures with my.
Yeah, that's. I think.
When I'm talking to you, I'm talking to the world, not to Zimbabwe, right? So that the world can see Zimbabweans. Why are they crying? He's looking for his mother. My mother just next door. Why? There's a story there.
Yeah.
There's a storyline now.
So
because my mother's only 30 minutes away from me, or I can just she lives near me. So how can someone from Zimbabwe call me to say, Simba, go to your mother? My mother's only 30 minutes away. So the question comes, why is he crying online looking for his mother? So Mr. Boyd, can you see now, Mr. Boyd? That's why I need you, my friend, now. You as a friend.
No, I've understood what you're saying. Let's try to move on.
All right, Mr. Mawere.
So Mr. Boyd,
Yeah.
from today.
No, let's hear Tenders. Let's hear Tenders, and then we can close here.
All right, Baba Mawere, ndikukukumbirawo zvaunongotsanangura zvimwe zvinhu. Dare ratinaro panapa idare rekuti tinombofana kuti titaure zvakawanda kuseri. Nekuti nhau yatinayo panapa haisi nyore. Veruzhinji vakateerera ende havasi vese vakagara pano vari kunzwisisa. Handiti. Nekuti tikutaura naMukoma Masimba. Mirandipedze. Imi ndakupai mukana wokutaura, mondipa mukana wokutaura, tobaba Mawere mukana wokutaura. Nekuti mukataura ndichitaura, tinopesa mapoints akakosha muri kutiudza imi. Ndikandingopedza enye akakosha
Tenders, let me maybe summarize what I'm hearing. He is saying he is on his way out of the problem. He needs to take stock of what he's doing. And monetize his value. And those who are willing to support his turnaround, he is open to the support.
Yeah.
Right now, what he sees as a priority is that he needs preliminary support in form of a bicycle, and we will talk with his brother. And but that's offline, because right now we are confusing too many things according to him.
Okay.
He came here. He came here to try to sort. We have tried with Benge. We've tried with other platforms. Anasa Bena. He's saying, no, I now know how I can best be of service to the people who love and follow me. So if that is the case, let's try to find that a meeting point. So Ambuya Chirandu, your help is required.
Yeah,
And
I'm readily available. As long as the sekuru wangu soko vachibvuma, ndichakurukura futi na soko vadikava Amoni. And sekuru Masimba, I would like you kuti titaure tiri kuseri. Ndatombotaura navo, ndataura vandivindisa tichataura namama. Ameno pane vamwe vari kuda kutaura here, handizivi kuti mama akati handisida kuti ndiwe.
How are you?
How are you, Mr. Mawere?
Hey, kwakadini?
Hello, Mr. Mawere.
Kurukutonora.
Kurukutonora, I can see good. You seem to be in the cold.
Yes, I'm in the cold here, down in the farms.
That's I can see behind you there's something.
Yes, there's a big bike there.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so what Mukoma Masimba had said, he understands that there are family issues that need to be solved outside this, and let's us try to respect his right. We'll talk to you about your brother, but maybe
yes, but at the moment I'm hearing what you are saying, but at the moment I'm not trying to say something on a personal level. But I just want to clear the waves, you know. Like my brother is going to an extent whereby he's abusing that platform. I was not happy yesterday when he mentioned names about people he slept with. It's unheard of. It's unethical. Those people are married now. They have husbands. Some of them, they even have grandchildren. It's a public platform, you see. Everyone is hearing those things. And the brother I'm sick and tired of that. He needs to be in his right state of mind to be in that platform. It's a public platform.
I think those are the lessons that not as a brother, but as another person who loves another person, that whatever you do has consequences.
Yes.
Okay, it cannot be withdrawn.
Yes, and like it's a public platform, you know. There is a little bit we need professionalism.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think that's even this morning I had the same calls of people who said that is not on. So I think no, thanks for coming, and obviously most of the people who follow your brother. He has worked hard even to be listened to. You know how many mosquitoes don't even receive attention.
It's true.
So whatever is done,
yeah, but you see, like attention comes with respect
and responsibility,
too, and professionalism too.
Yeah.
So when you go to the extent of mentioning people you have slept with, that's not professional, you know. It's something which is you know, I don't know how I can express it. Because like I said before, public platform.
Yeah, Sekuru Amon. Ngatichi andizivi handisi kuda ndaita muzukuru ndiri mbuya asi ndaita muzukuru ndiri kukumbira kuti ngatichienda kuseri sekuru soko mukuru mari kundizwa here Masimba
ndiri right
pamusoro ivana mukanya pamusoro ivana mukanya ndimbotaurawo panapa vana mukanya ndinobvumira here ndimbotaurawo vana mukanya ndinobvumira here
sekuru simba akuru sekuru mukanya ndindatovanyengetedza kuti vauye kuti ndipedze mhepo yacho saka taura henyu
ndiri kutaura nana mukanya vana mukanya dai munondibvumira here kuti taure
tiripo mutupo chii
ari kutaura ndisinyoro ndiri kukumbirawo vamawere ambuya
Varikutaura
ndikukumbira
ndiyani?
handisi kusora mumbonyarara.
Hanzi
Ambuya
ndisinyoro
ndikukumbira
wemachira machena.
mumbonyarara.
Oh,
Ndimbotaura
tachida
nana
kubata
Mukanya
mutuko
ndikukumbirisa.
ndisinyoro.
Ndikukumbira ambuya mumbonyarara. Vamawere pamusoro
Alright.
ndikukumbira umbotaura nana Mukanya. Ana Mukanya ndinotenda mandipa mukana ndisinyoro arikutaura panapa. Muri vakwasha vangu imi. Taikumbirisa kuti tisaite kunge tava varungu, tiri vanhu vatema. Mhepo inotukwa. Masimba uri kuzvinzwa here Mukwasha? Masimba uri kuzvinzwa here? Chiteerera unzwe. Chirega kupindura, ndauda kupindura nemukoma wako. Mukanya. Tikukumbirisa Mukanya. Hatidi kunyara. Hakuna musha usina zvakadai izvi. Musha nemusha unazvo izvi. Asi kana dambudziko rauya, tinokumbira kuti tidzikame. Imi motungamira. Tukai mhepo iri pamwana uyu. Zvisati zvakanganisika. Vana chiremba mokumbira.
Usati kure ndiri muzukuru. Ndinokumbira
munyarare ambuya.
Asi atikuda kuparura nyaya mataura chishona chaicho.
Ambuya. Una chokuita here nekurwara kwamasimba.
Tiri parunhare. Gumi guru ari kubvumirwe mune vamwe vatereri. Sinyoro muzukuru.
Hamuna zvandanzwa.
Ndiri kukumbira takutoita dare rechikaranga paFacebook aiwa. Ngatitaurei. Ndini ndaudza ava vasekuru vadika. Saka ndiri kukumbirisa sekuru Masimba vasati vandavashaya.
Chimbonyararai ndapiwa nguva nana Mukanya. Musazvifumure. Vana Mukanya, ndaikumbirisa mushinge dambudziko rimuri kundai. Zvikutaura nambuya izvi itai. Mazvinzwa vana Mukanya, muri vakwasha vangu. Handisi kukushorai.
Makudira jecha zvinhu tataunganidza tisati takamboita dare rakadai. Musadire jecha ndapota
Ambuya, mune chekuita here nekurwara kwamasimba. Nyararai. Vana Mukanya, ndinotenda nekuzvininipisa kwenyu. Ndatini muri vakwasha vangu. Ndaikumbirisa chaizvo izvo. Titevere mumashure menyu. Izvo zvataurwa naambuya izvi. Ndozvandati ndipinde nditaure kuti nyaya yemumba tsvagai kana Masimba pasina kuwirirana naamai zvinowanikwa. Tsvagai vana sekuru hanzvadzi dzanamai dziripo. Zvinopera zvinhu zvidiki-diki izvi. Tinokumbirisa nokuti tinoda kuti tifukidzirane tese. Kukumbirisa vana Mukanya, endai mberi penyaya. Hatichatsvagi kuti zvakanganisika ndezvipi, asi mangwana kuitira mangwana. Kana sinyoro aita dambudziko, ngatitungamidzei kwa sinyoro mberi. Isi tinouya tobatsira tose, hazvina kuipa izvozvo. Ndaikumbirisa vana Mukanya, beno maita saizvozvo, motenda vamawere, motenda vese vanga vachimiramira. Motipa gwara, asi gwara rekutanga garai pasi naMasimba. Tsvagai sekuru. Masimba ari kutaura.
Ndiri muzukuru padare iri, ndosaka ndauya ndokumbirisa sinyoro. Iwe uri muzukuru kuvanera chirandu. Ndimi vazungu vakauya, saka imbonditeererawo nditora mbuya vako kana kuti nditori baba pauri. Ndiri kuda kuita basa raana bvudzi jena iri. Ndakumbirisa. Nokuti chiye zvinezvi ndakumashure kwenyaya uchirebesa. Ndoda kupedza navamawere, pamusha wamawere pano. Ndapota ndateterera, sinyoro. Ndatenda. Sekuru Harmony imbotaurai.
Okay.
Aiwa, shoko harivhikwe totenda nemashoko ataurwa nasinyoro wemachira machena.
Pamusoro iyi. Mukoma Amon. Mukoma Amon.
Yes.
Indinonzi tendezi. Ndotaurawo shoda yandonzwisawo. Ndoda kutenda mwana wamai kuuya kwawaita, ndikutsanangura zviviri zvitatu. Nauya tinaye panapa yakakosha nekuti ndakachema kwamazuva ndichikumbira kuti dai ndagona kutaura nani weukama wamasimba. Nekuti zvandakaonawo nemaziso angu zvakandipa kukahadzika nekuti ndiri mwana mudiki asi ndiri mwana weZimbabwe akadzidziswawo hunhu tsika nemagariro. Zvino Mukoma kudai ndachikumbirawo kana zvichiita tombotaura kuseri nekuti pamberi nhau iyi kai tiri kuirebesa nekuda kwezvinhu zvitatu. Chekutanga, platform yatiri inonetsera kuti kune vane nzeve dzisinganzwisisa asi dzinenge dzanzwa zvaita zvataurwa. Chechipiri, hatina kugona kukumbira kumatare ekumusha kwenyu kuti tingazvifambise sei panhau iyi. Chechitatu, mbereko yekumusha kwenyu haisati yaziva zvese zvatiri kuronga pano. Imimi mauya makamirira Mukoma Masimba. Handiti nekuti amai venyu vari kuchema misodzi iyo yekutaurwa naMasimba zuva nezuva rega rega. Masimba ari kuchemera chekuti amai vangu, amai vangu, amai vangu. Handina kuona kwatinogona kuenda tikada makakatanwa panguva ino, nekuti misodzi ichaerera pamberi apo yakawanda kupfuura yatiri kueredza nhasi. Nekuti izvi kaizvi zvinoda ana baba nana amai izvi, asi zvedu isusu vazukuru venyu vari kutaura ana Mukoma Sinyoro nana baba vedu ana Mutuma Mawere kutouya kutomira kudaiso inhau yokuti tese tiri kutsvaga mafambiro erwendo anotitungamirira ndiMwari, ene anenge ari pamashure pacho ndiMasimba kwozouya isusu. Asi nekuti imimi mauya makamirira vana baba vendudzi yenyu, zvino chikumbiriso pamberi pemhepo yatakatarisana nayo kuti zvinoita here tigozombotaura. Haisi nyaya yekutaura kuti tiri kuvengana kana kuti kudii, kunzwisa tofamba takananga nekupi, tinyaradzewo misodzi yekuchema pamatama. Ndatenda.
Okay, no, thank you very much. Mukoma Masimba, are you still there?
I'm still here, Mr. Boyle.
Okay, can you sum up so that we can see where we are going?
Okay, Shabari, it's quite interesting, but this is the real life story. Can you see? That's why I got to talk Shabari, but I got a dog. So, Mr. Boyle, what I can see right now, I need to put structures to explain to the world in Zimbabwe. What does it mean? I think it's going to be able, it's like my story calls Butanda Bozo, right? That's the storyline. Right? So I have to share this storyline. So my friend, what I'm going to do with you, I know what I've learned so far. If I don't put structures, I go nowhere. I waste your time because I ask you for your time. Because I'm storing my value here. I'm taking my value. So what I'm going to do from today, let's do this, Mr. Moy. I'll be just talking to you, right? Those who are looking for me, they have to look for 10 days.
Yeah.
10 days is going to be there. 10 days. Those who are going to get in touch with, they want my number 10 days. Because at the moment, you told me Segura Kateria, you Zimbabweans told me Segura Kateria in Anga. I proved that I was. So I'm worth $5 now. Because of that fact, I have to go up.
Yeah.
Can you see my way there? Nobody thinks that Nita will pay you the way. If you get an achievement, you get a money from it. You see, what you told me before, where to get the time? I was fighting for Zimbabwe. Can you see? I lost the battle because I was fighting for nothing. So I'm coming to you to store my value, to store my journey. So I'm not here for personal things. I'm not here for ammo. I'm here for business. This is the office here, my office here. The world is looking for them. My mother is looking for me. I'm saying, Mama, this is my office. My mother can hear me right now. Harmony is here. Right? It means I can do it on a personal level. But I'm not looking for you for personal things. Okay? I'm looking for you just because I'm telling you I was told I was diagnosed with depression. I told them I want to beat it. But wait, that's my storyline. A guy who promised you I have a solution to solve my depression. That's my storyline. So I'm working with you here only, Mawere. Don't give people time now, Mr. Mawere. You know why? Because you're going to waste your time. If you want to give them this, that's you, not me. Because I value your time.
I think that's let's respect. I'll be in touch with you 10 days. Na tonight, na Signor Nambuya Chirandu. We come to the end of this. Let's work through the people that he has identified, and we will help where we can. And the good thing is that Mukoma Masimba is saying, I want to get out of what I'm doing. And let us respond by what we can do as outsiders, so that we make this experience.
Pane zvandiri kuzviitira tisati tavhara.
Which one?
Sekuru Hamon.
Inini ndachikokumbira kuti my brother, if possible, it would be greatly appreciated if he can withdraw his words he said yesterday about people he slept with. That was my main concern. Kuti vanhu ivava vakaroorwa vane dzimba dzavo, they need to be respected. So if he needs to withdraw his words and apologize.
Can you see all the story in Zimbabwe?
Yeah.
Just
Mkanya. Mkanya.
the taboo.
I'm sorry, Mkanya.
You see, as that's the storyline.
I'm sorry, Mkanya.
What is life like? This is the news, in Germany. I mean, in Australia right now. Last time I was talking to the blog, about 56 years old. He was telling me that this woman was my ex-girlfriend. Yes, it's a taboo. To us it is. Can you see, I'm explaining to the world how different are we? Who came up with this? What happened? I'm telling the story of my mother.
So I think let's tonight let's get the facts of what is going on, and then we can come back and get the apology that is appropriate. But let's leave it there and look forward to engaging so that we get to the bottom of the issue. And no, we can't solve on live. I think the good thing is that we started this show with Mbuya Chirandu, and we didn't know that Mukoma Masimba was going to come and Tinaya was going to come. 10 days then joined. So it just shows that there is a room to find each other on a problem.
Yes, I really understand.
Save tinotenda mamasunga dare save tinokutendai save taikumbira kuti muzadzise zvamaamaronga tinokutendai save vana Mukanya ndinokutendai
I think designate kuti anokwanisa kuita bridge. Signor, I don't know whether you got that 10 days in the achaita bridge. Onyazozvisa kuti
pamwe vachakutaura izvandikutaura save ndingotini tapedza taikumbira tiite zvamataura zvizhinji protocol yamuri kutaurai ndangoitira kuti ive nzira yekuti dei tavhara sekukumbira kwamaita nekuti kana dare ravharwa kukutendai save tikutendai vana Mukanya tikutendai Chirandu tendai zviya mutupo chii tendai mutupo chii zviya
ini mutupo wangu ndimwari vanhu vangu handina zvakawanda ini.
Saka vana Mukanya tinokukumbirai tibatsire kutenda vamawere nevamwe vese tochiita zvataurwa tikwanise kuti tisununguke tizadzise kuti dare ritaurwe pane chiremerera. Tinokutendai vamawere, tinokutendai Save, tinokutendai Mukanya, tinokutendai vese, ndinokutendai vese ndakazvimirira.
Okay, thank you, signor.
Maita basa, signor.
Maita basa, signor.
Masimba?
Ndochita family spokesperson wangu because ndakwenda na Amos and family spokesperson wangu on social media. I'm a family spokesperson. You are also my PA for now. We have to put structures. This is now going to be my office. I don't want any family issues at my way because I'm here for the people. I'm storing a value here for I don't want to go to that.
No problem.
Alright, Mukoma Masimba ndotenda asi